Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English hour. Here, every day, we will sing, dance, listen to stories and have lots of fun together. Are you ready to have fun? Okay, then please stand up and join me in a dance. बच्चों, आपका इस स्पेशल इंग्लिश आवर में स्वागत है। यहाँ हम रोज गाएंगे, नाचेंगे, कहानियां सुनेंगे और खूब मजे करेंगे। क्या आप तैयार हैं? तो फिर खड़े हो जाइए और मेरे साथ एक डांस में जुड़ जाइए।
Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, roll, roll, roll. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, roll, roll, roll. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, jump, jump, jump. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, walk, walk, walk. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, dance, dance, dance. Scooby-Dooby, Scooby-Dooby, everybody roll.
Children, now I would like to ask you a few questions. Let us share our thoughts and ideas. बच्चों, अब मैं आपसे कुछ सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी. Children, when you want to share what you feel or you think, what do you do? बच्चों, जब हम जो महसूस करते हैं या जो सोचते हैं वो दूसरों को बताना चाहते हैं तो हम क्या करते हैं? We say it out loud. We speak, right? Okay. Now tell me, if the person who you wish to speak with is far away, is in a different city, then how do you speak with them? आप जिनसे बात करना चाहते हैं, अगर वो किसी दूसरे ही शहर में हैं, तो आप अपना संदेश उन्हें कैसे पहुंचाते हैं? Yes, we can always give them a phone call, or we can send them a text message over our phone. What else can we do? हम और कौन से जरिए से अपना संदेश उन्हें पहुंचा सकते हैं? We can write them a letter. हम उन्हें पोस्ट से पत्र भेज सकते हैं. We can also write them an email and send it by the internet. Okay, children, because we have so many different mediums to send our message, it has become much easier to communicate. If we want to communicate with one person, we can always give them a phone call. Even if we want to communicate with many people at a time, there are many ways of doing so. We can give them a call, we can send them a message, we can have multiple people on the same call, we can send the same message to multiple people, we can send the same post, the same letter to multiple people, we can send the same email to so many people. So children, it is much easier to communicate and send messages now. How long does it take to make a phone call? Just a few seconds. How long does it take for an email to reach the other person? It takes hardly a few seconds. Even if the person is in another town or is in another country, anywhere on the globe, within seconds, our email reaches that person. Because communication has become so fast, it is much easier to take decisions and also to communicate with many people at a time. Even important information can be easily communicated via television, radio, and internet channels. Okay, children, now can you tell me, years ago, what would people do to send messages to each other? बच्चों, सालों पहले शायद आपके दादा दादी या परदादा परदादी के समय के वक्त लोग संदेशा कैसे भेजते थे? During the olden days, people would be dependent on the postal system. They would write letters to each other. It would take many days for a letter to reach the other person. At that time, there were no phone lines. After the letters, the phone lines were set up. Children, while learning a language, it is very important that we keep learning new words. Now, I would like to share with you a few new words. Please listen to me carefully and note them down in your notebook. We will come across these words in the lesson we'll be reading today. बच्चों, अब मैं आपको कुछ नए शब्द, न्यू वर्ड्स बताने वाली हूँ. प्लीज उन्हें अपनी नोटबुक में लिखें और मुझे गौर से सुनें. The first word is message. 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 The second word is messenger. 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 The third word is signal. 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 The fourth word is telegraph. 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 The fifth word is machine. 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 Children, let me repeat the words once again for you. Message, messenger, signal, telegraph, machine. Children, please look out for these words while we are reading the lesson and try to guess their meaning. Children, now we'll be reading a very interesting lesson. The title of the lesson is Messages. If you have a textbook, please open to page number 54 and point to the words as I read. If you don't have a textbook, see your TV screens and listen to me carefully. बच्चों, अगर आपके पास टेक्स्टबुक है तो प्लीज पेज नंबर 54 खोलें और कुछ इस तरीके से अपनी उंगली शब्दों पर रखें. अगर आपके पास टेक्स्ट बुक नहीं है तो आप टीवी की ओर देखें और मेरी आवाज गौर से सुनें. Messages. Human beings can speak. They can talk to one another. They can pass on messages. they know how to write. So they can write letters. Children, human beings know how to speak. They know how to write letters, and so they can pass on messages to each other. Long, long ago, messengers walked or ran all the way to take a message. Sometimes they rode horses. A messenger is a person who runs or rides horses just to reach a message in time to the person for whom the message is meant. Sometimes they used trained pigeons to carry messages. Some people use drums to send messages to faraway places. Some people used smoke signals. Children, long, long ago, when there were no phones, no mobile phones, people would send messages to each other using signals. One signal was beating the drums. The other way of sending the signal was a smoke signal, so that people far away would either hear the drums or see the smoke and get the message. Later, people began to send letters through the post office. They used postcards or inland letters, envelopes, etc. They had to put postal stamps on the envelopes or parcels before sending them off. Children, people started sending letters via the post office using postcards, letters and envelopes. To send a letter to another place, you need to write the address on the envelope and also put the stamps. Later on, people started using electrical signals. Telegraph machines were used to send or receive these messages. These messages were called telegrams. Telegraph machines were used. These machines sent or received messages. These messages were called telegrams. Then came the telephone. People made telephone calls from one place to another. And now we also have mobile or cellular or cell phones. We can speak on the cell phone or we can send an SMS, a written message. We can send emails using the internet. On the computer, we can use many sites to talk to friends and other people. It is now so easy to send a message. Children, now we have mobile phones. Using mobile phones, we can make calls. We can also send SMSs, short written messages. We can also send emails using the internet and computers. So children, this is how sending and receiving messages has improved and become easy over time. Children, now we'll read an interesting lesson. Please open to page number 56 if you have a textbook. The title of the lesson is From the Postbox to. Please point to the words as I read. If you don't have a textbook, please see your TV screens and listen to me carefully. बच्चों, अगर आपके पास टेक्स्ट बुक है तो प्लीज पेज नंबर 56 खोलें और कुछ इस तरीके से अपनी उंगली शब्दों पर रखें जब मैं उन्हें पढ़ रही हूं। अगर आपके पास टेक्स्ट बुक नहीं है तो प्लीज अपनी टीवी स्क्रीन की ओर देखें और मेरी आवाज गौर से सुने। From the post box. 2. There was a match between A and B divisions of the 4th standard. Gaurav was the captain of A division's team. On the day of the match, this is what he got from the post box. Dear Gaurav, wish you all the best. Himani. Best of luck, Gaurav, Deepak. Dear Gaurav, I wish you all the best for the match. Children, here we know that divisions A and B of standard 4 are going to have a match. The captain of division A's team was Gaurav. So everyone sent a short message to Gaurav, wishing him all the best for the match. All the best, Gaurav. 4 of his friends wrote. Gaurav and his team won the match. Their friends were very happy. They made a big card for Gaurav and his team. It was too big for the post box. They could not put it in the post box, so their teacher pasted it on the wall of the classroom. Congratulations, you won the match. We are proud of you. Children, here we saw how creatively everyone wrote short messages for Gaurav. Children, let's do an activity now. In this activity, we will learn how to write an informal letter. After understanding how to write an informal letter, we ourselves will write one informal letter. बच्चों, अब हम एक पत्र कैसे लिखते हैं वो समझेंगे और उसके बाद एक पत्र खुद लिखेंगे. Children, come, let's read this letter. Hingoli, 9th June 2015. My dear Sanju Mama, I have reached Hingoli. How wonderful were the days we spent at Sagroli. Unforgettable moments. This summer vacation has added so many colorful memories to my life. Sanju Mama, I really miss Sagroli. At Sagroli, I enjoyed swimming in the Manjara river, playing with Tejas and Avdut on its banks, and going on long walks through the Balaghat hills. Riding a buffalo on the way back home, I felt like the king of Sagroli. That lunch, wow! Amras with kurdan papadya and kanda bhaji. Meera Mami is a great cook, a master chef. Aji's Shrikhandavadi, incomparable. How I enjoyed reading the bound volumes of Kishore, Champak and Kumar in Kaka Ajoba's library. I am looking forward to my visit to Sagroli next year. Give my regards to Aji, Ajoba, Raju Mama, Shaila Mami, Meera Mami, and love and best wishes to Tejas and Avdut. Yours lovingly, Raman. P.S. I am sending 2 postal stamps for Tejas and a matchbox cover for Avdut for their collections. Children, in an informal letter, we write the address at the top right corner. We write the date also at the top right corner. This is the address of the sender. Children, we address the receiver of the letter as dear. This is an informal way of writing a letter. In the first paragraph, we usually write about the context, the background for writing the letter. In this letter, Raman tells his Sanju Mama that he had a wonderful time at Sagroli. The second and the third paragraph are the main body of the letter, the main matter, why the letter was written. Raman has some wonderful memories at Sagroli, and that is why he writes about his time there in the second and the third paragraph. In the last paragraph, Raman conveys his best wishes to everyone in the family. Then he ends the letter with yours lovingly, Raman. In an informal letter, we end the letter saying yours lovingly. Children, I hope you have understood this format. Now let's write an informal letter. You can write a letter to your cousin thanking them for the Diwali gift they have sent you. Children, please take some time and try to note down a few points that you would like to write in an informal letter. At the top right corner, please write your own address. Then address your cousins beginning with dear. Then write down the main matter of the letter. Then you may end with yours lovingly. Children, please write down the main points for the letter. Let's give this a try. Children, now let's try to see how we can write an informal letter. In an informal letter, we begin with the address at the top right corner. Okay? Whose address is this? The one who is sending the message or the one who is receiving the message? It belongs to the one who is writing the letter, the sender of the message. The address and the date is given at the top right corner. Then we start the letter from this side. We address the person who receives the letter as dear because that person is known to us. Then we begin the letter by asking how they are doing. Dear Rita, I hope you are well. How did you celebrate Diwali this year? So we first ask that person how they are doing. Then we will say, thank you for sending the Diwali gift. It was the best. You always know what I like. I will send pictures when I will wear the dress. So, Meera has been gifted with a dress for Diwali. And who has sent this gift? Her cousin Rita. So, Meera writes a letter of thanks to her cousin Rita. Now let's see how she ends the letter. She ends the letter by saying, I hope we meet soon. Best wishes, Meera. Children, this is how we write an informal letter. I hope you have enough practice now to write a letter yourself. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I would now request you all to please make some time and try to write a short letter to any one of your friends or family members. Children, till we meet next time, please take care. Bye-bye and stay safe.